is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. On first down, Trubisky. Open man is Trey Burton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
One of my favorite safeties in the league is Harrison Smith. His ability to support in the run game, as we just saw there, that's key, but also can cover deep as well.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Staying open. Staying open. Check, check. 40's Mike. 40's a Mike. 40's a Mike. What we got? What we got? What we got?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 33.
Come to me, it's me. 40's the Mike.
Here's Trubisky. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Trubisky will throw. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Listen. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Gun.
Following the interception, Cousins. And that is intercepted by the all-pro safety, Eddie Jackson. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this, it's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Hey, 40's Mike, right there. 40's Mike.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it.
Let's go one more. Hey. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
25, check 25, check 25. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Check.
Here's Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's bring it. Check 99. Check 99. Hey, Ken. 59. Get that quarterback. Hey, receiver. Get that quarterback, D-line. Smooth.
And the play clock becoming an issue, so Mike Zimmer's forced to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A quick throw taken in by Diggs. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Come on. Here we go.
From the 31, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Line 59. Line 59. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. They try again with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Pretty move. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
We ain't giving up nothing today. Shoot! Shoot! He's crashing.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 6-0 our score after one. On first down, they go right back to Cohen. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Chicago! Tariq Cohen, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
Play action now. Cousins. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, Vikings.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. To throw is Cousins. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Hey, watch the slant.
Cousins to throw it. And he rifles one incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Bravo. Let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here.
3rd and long for Cousins. That is caught by Thielen. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
gain of 16. And the Vikings first down.
Cousins now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Cousins now. He fights him off. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Cousins. And that is intercepted by the all-pro safety, Eddie Jackson. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
You got motion, man. You got motion.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now Trubisky to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place in the right time. That's another great play to come away with the football.
That one 28 yards on the ground. Cousins on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Akeem Hicks able to drop him for a loss of a couple. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Check 59, Mike is 59. Wait, you're on the hop. Right here. Twist. Bang, bang. Blue draw quarter. Gun. Who's that?
Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Gun. Touchdown, defense.
Now Cook running right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field.
And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This one taken just inside the 10. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. They've gone to the second quarter now in Denver. And the Jags, they're out to an early lead there. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Slam. Hey, bring up 48.
Starting the third quarter with Cook. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing is Cousins. And Diggs has it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. First down, here's the run with Cook. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. Throwing, Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Stephon Diggs, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Right there. Hey, 18. Hey, Delta.
Throwing again on second down. Trubisky. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Daniil Hunter. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
You can't stop me.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a third and long.
Bring it. Hey, wahoo. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. I got him. Mike's 54.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
A second down throw for Cousins. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. They'll run it. Here's Cook. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 46 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game, first and 15. Now it's Trubisky. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Yeah, he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Hey, 50.
Topper!
Make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Ran, top!
These babies cry.
After the sack on first down, Trubisky. It's complete to Robinson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. On first down, Trubisky. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10.
Man, I got you.
Trubisky will throw. This is caught by Robinson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number. Number 4.
Get up! 180! 18.
Right here. That's what I do. Right there. 54. Right there.
Hey, seam 6.
Strip that ball. Hey, watch that.
On first and 10, it's Trubisky. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Trubisky now perfect since the second half started. And my goodness, another interception. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. 20, 10, 5, and he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Bailey now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
Trubisky's throw into the hands of Burton, and this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Mike 54. Mike.
Hey, ball.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Anthony Harris. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions. that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
I would think as a play call, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
Jahan, 180.
He's 59. Mike's at 59. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Rose. Wait, Jahan.
Looking to throw on second down. Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
And the Vikings first down.
Cousins now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On first down, it's Cook. Some nifty running, but it only gets him to the 45. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
You got nothing today. You got nothing. Check 20.
Black.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 9, Cousins. He completes it to Treadwell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch.
Now a run with Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead, first down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
Cousins here to throw, setting up the screen for Cook. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.